Okay, guys, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
The fighters touch him up.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with the start of round one. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe not.
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who is going to be able to implement their game plan the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes?
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
That strike blocked by Lí. Telegraph that spinning back fist.
Another straight left. Nice strike.
Got that knee to connect to the body, and if you're the defensive fighter here, you got to make sure you don't eat too many more of those.
You cannot eat too many. You got to get the elbows inside, because otherwise you're going to land one that's going to shut everything down.
2 minutes have expired off the first round clock.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Determined to land as many leg kicks as he can in this fight.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Lí gets caught with that punch.
Hands higher, hands higher.
Nice body kick.
Yeah, left hook found its target. Man, his counters are on point tonight. The jab is good.
Came of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Slips that left hand. Oh, it's a hell of a kick right there. He told us Thursday that he was going to be kick-heavy tonight, and that is certainly a step in the right direction.
He is landing that strike. He's very effective with it.
Lí gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Oh, he lands the Superman punch.
Nice job of hiding that head kick.
Combination lands for him. It was hard to see a miss in that sequence. He's put it all together.
I mean, everything is just flowing. He's like in a zone. It's like the basketball hoop becomes twice its size. This guy today is looking at focus mitts in a zone.
He is all about that left kick to the body. Oh, and he lands a punch there. Good connection by him on that.
Great connect, so fast, so accurate. And watch the ability to land from anywhere. He's very tricky when he throws that body kick. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Lí going for the leg kick. He does not connect. 20 seconds left. And he landed the right hand there. Outstanding kick there by Lí. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so let's see how he responds here, DC, after a big round for his opponent, courtesy of those leg kicks.
I mean, he landed so many leg kicks. It's hard to understand how his opponent is not checking any of them. What is he doing in the octagon that is confusing him so much? But until his opponent answers those questions, it is not on him to change anything. Continue to throw those kicks.
Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. Big head kick. Oh! Lee's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? I mean, he's cutting him down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks. Dig and kick.
Goes back to that left kick once again. Bone on bone as the head kick lands flush.
He better get those hands up or he's gonna put him to sleep.
Lí gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You gotta do better defensively.
Set him up. Keep the movement. If you see the shot, take it.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, but unable to land.
Oh, man. Ooh, big shot lands. It's such a fast leg kick.
Well, he absorbs a kick to the head here, left it wide open. He's got to not move into that power shot. Let's see if he can adjust. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Pretty significant belt to the left side. Oh, that right hand is on point.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Big body kick.
Head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Big kick lands.
Oh, huge block. Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. Slips.
That was a thudding leg kick.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations here.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes. I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
He blocks the punch. Kick to the body by Lí.
straight punch lands.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Not there. All right, single collar tie now. Seconds to go. Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from those previous 5 minutes, DC, and no padding, no glove on that foot.
No glove, no padding, and look at the hip action when he throws those kicks. He's not only kicking just for feel, he's really trying to damage his opponent, and as the fight goes longer, you will start to see it taking effect.
All right, here we go, DC. Our next round is underway, and he's chasing some punch stat records tonight. That was some serious volume and efficiency in the previous round.
Normally you see that in boxing, where a guy just throws so many strikes, but this man has taken it to the octagon, looking to break all the punch records before the night is over.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Beautiful punch.
Able to check the high kick. Lee going for the leg kick, he misses. Spinning back fist. Head off the center line, slips the punch. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Nice defense there, huge block.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. See if he can finish. Nice punch by Lee. Spinning back fist.
Beautiful body kick.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
There's no give on that leg kick.
Oh, good kicks. Blocks the shot.
Nice.
Oh, right under the elbow, right on the bar.
It was a perfectly placed shot, and you see his opponent reacting violently from that punch.
Oh, he got that inside leg kick to the target there, DC. You don't want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. It starts to beat up the inside thigh. That is a technique you use to really slow down your opponent.
How about that shin? Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds.
Great punch landed with so much power. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Landed that left hook.
Big kick lands.
And he lands that side kick. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
Are you ready? You ready?
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
Misses with the right hand. Right hook to the head, blocked. Oh, nice knee to the body, very nice.
He understands that doing the body work will pay dividends the longer the fight goes. Great punch.
And just misses with that big right hand. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Ooh! Just missed with the left there. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Oh, man, this guy kicks like a mule.
So hard. He kicks so hard every time you can see him drive his shin into his opponent.
Well, he's got to be on top of the world, dominating this fight. The stamina still on point. He didn't skip. Over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Nice leg kick land.
And now he lands a combination.
He got him.
Wow!
Who's hurt? Serve him up. Go get him.
He might be out. Out of range with that kick attempt. Oh!
Nice looping punch.
Lee's tough as it gets, but how about the size of that bruise starting to form on his right side? Just a slip there. Under 2 minutes now to go in the round.
Hands high, hands high.
Connects with a right.
Real nice body kick lands.
Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good.
Oh, spinning back fist. Didn't see that one coming. Superman punch lands.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
And he comes through with a big knee.
That knee hurt him. That right hand landed. What a punch.
And that left hook landed on the button. Well-placed kick there by Lee.
Big body kick lands. Nice straight punch.
Lands flush with that right hand. And now he goes with the combination of punches to the head. Potentially some concussive damage there.
I mean, absolutely concussive damage. Landing all those strikes to the head. He's very accurate, he's very fast, and he has a real confidence every time he throws his punches.
And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4.
Losing this fight. If it goes to a decision, you're going to lose, no doubt. So what are you going to do about it?
All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
All right, next round is underway, DC. We talked about his powerful kicks, how he attacks all sides of the body, the head, the legs. Pretty good start for him tonight.
That was so impressive to see someone fight almost predominantly with their legs and have that level of success.
Blocks the shot.
Take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick. Big punch lands through the middle.
Well, he's got the kicking game going tonight. Lands another one there.
A beautiful kick, and all I can think of, better him than me. Good punch lands.
Slip. Oh, what a kick. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations. What a body kick.
So under 3 minutes to go here in the fight.
Nice punch lands.
All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window.
Oh, yeah, no more risk management. Either get knocked out or you knock him out. One way or the other, you're going to lose. You can lose by decision or you can lose by knockout. but at least when you go for the knockout, you give yourself a chance to try to find your shot.
And able to avoid the punch there. Nice slip by Lí. Just out of range with that kick attempt. He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
Under 2 minutes now with which to work.
Barely missed on an uppercut right here on the inside.
Be first.
Able to check that kick as well.
Nice punch there.
Oh, big right hand, yes.
Let's get busy with those hands now, man. Come on, let him go.
Would you look at the size of that bruise on his torso? Nasty. Oh, cash money with that left hand counter.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's gonna be over very soon. Powerful leg kick lands.
Oh! "30 seconds now to go in the fight."
Right under the elbow, the body kick lands.
Oh, spinning back fist lands. Lee's kick attempt there blocked.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Lí. What a fight! All right, so the fight goes the distance as we await the judges' scorecards, but certainly a dominant striking effort out of that fighter tonight.
John, he used his best weapons in order to carry him to a decision, a very clear decision, in my opinion. A great performance tonight by this young fighter.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, Bruce the Dragon